Ubisoft yesterday released more details for its first expansion pack for Ghost Recon Wildlands, titled Narco Road. It will release next Tuesday, April 18th, for Season Pass holders, and the week after that, on April 25th, at a price of $14.99 for those who do not. It should have been released on April 1st, in my opinion, because it sounds like a joke. Look at this screenshot. Just look at it. Take it in. This isn't from Right to Hell Retribution. It's not a screenshot from GTA 4's The Lost and the Damned. It's not a screenshot from Grand Theft Auto Online. This is what Ghost Recon has been reduced to. This. These are the Death Riders, and I don't think Ubisoft could have come up with a lazier, triter name if they tried, and they're one of the gangs under the control of El Invisible. El Invisible, I was wrong. Ubisoft did manage to come up with an even lazier name than Death Riders. The point of the DLC is to infiltrate the three gangs under El Invisible's control. Each gang is an indolent pastiche of generic tropes. The Death Riders are a motorcycle gang, the Kamikazes are thrill seekers doing stunts, and the Jinetes Locos are obsessed with muscle cars. Get it? Because muscle cars have a lot of horsepower, and Jinete means horse rider in Spanish. In Narco Road, you have to complete more than 15 new campaign missions. And yes, that is the official description from Ubisoft's website, because a week before release, how could they possibly be expected to have an exact number of missions? Is it 16? Is it 20? Or is it actually 15, but more if you count missions that have multiple parts as more than one mission? As you complete missions, side missions, and challenges, you'll earn fame and followers, which will get you closer to the boss of each gang. And the closer you get to the gang bosses, the closer you'll get to El Invisible, who runs a drug smuggling ring. Now, on the one hand, I do actually want to applaud Ubisoft for trying something new in Wildlands, because God knows this game needs it. But at the same time, I have to ask, does nobody who worked on this see the immediate problems with DLC? I put about 30 seconds of thought into this and came up with two. In this game world, the fictional Bolivia that Wildlands has created, everyone is suspicious and highly skeptical of outsiders. The entire game has essentially revolved around the Santa Blanca and Unidad hunting four heavily armed Americans who were trying to take down a drug smuggling operation, and even warning of them on Bolivia's one and only radio station. And now a gang finds four heavily armed Americans showing up at their drug smuggling operation and are apparently totally okay with it. That just doesn't make any sense. Secondly, the whole point of the ghosts is to be invisible and silent in their deniable black operations. It's, kind of implied by the word ghost, which has a dictionary definition of a vague shadowy form or a trace. And I had a problem with this in the base game because Pac Katari and every rebel knew who you were, Unidad knew you were there, DJ Perico was left to work on his radio station even though he saw you, heard your voice, and worked directly under El Sueño. And now, in Narco Road, you are specifically tasked with gaining followers, fame, and reputation. In other words, the three exact polar opposite goals of any undercover operative. Ghost Recon Wildlands was, in my opinion, a huge disappointment, in large part because it was a ghost, no pun intended, of what it used to be as a franchise. And unfortunately, Narco Road just seems to be heading even further in the wrong direction, away from serious tactical gameplay, away from strategy, and toward a casual, generic third-person shooter. It's abandoned what made it stand out, and now it's trying to be like every other third-person shooter. It has no merits of its own. It's no longer a squad-level, cover-based stealth shooter. It's a game where you ride around in a motorcycle gang, jump chasms in a monster truck, and fly stunt planes. I look forward to the inevitable comments from, apparently, Ubisoft shareholders telling me how I'm wrong about this game, without ever actually really telling me why I'm wrong about this game. And there are a few people who've commented on my previous videos who have their heads so far up their own arses, it's quite a miracle that they haven't caused a gravitational singularity.
Next antenna, hustle.
I'm riding the motorcycle.
And now for the comment of the week. Big Game Dipper, you're a few stars short of a constellation. Your profile picture looks like Stephen Hawking fell off the back of a lorry and decided to forgo science in favor of dropping a mixtape with Young Thug. Have fun crying yourself to sleep at night because I had the gall to say that Wildlands is not the best game ever to grace a video game console. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button below and consider subscribing to my channel for more video game previews, reviews and commentary. I'm Popcorn, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.